The ace clutch can show your individual Counter-Strike skills. While in football we enjoy scissor goals or long shots, in CS fans enjoy clutches. And the pinnacle of skill here is winning in a 1-in-5 situation. Today we have collected 10 such clutches. We considered only professional matches. Here we go. JDM versus NaVi. Not much modern fans remember the player with the nickname JDM. He was a sniper and is best remembered for playing for Team Liquid. He is also known for his non-standard sitting pose. At the A-League Major 2017, Liquid played versus NaVi. The French were on the decline, but were still considered stronger than the North American team. The match was heading towards a logical conclusion. With a score of 15-9, JDM was left with 1-5, and he did the impossible. The miracle of JDM kept Liquid in the game, but they could not win the match. NaVi won with a score of 25-21.
NaVi already pushing forward to try and find them, gets them both in his sights, manages only one. JDM looking in that correct direction, but it's a 1 versus 4 AWP. Push out, good shot. JDM looks for another. He's got this down to a 1 versus 2. Overcommitment and perhaps a little bit zealous to try and early end this. Another is Kenny gets taken down to the box. What is that from JDM? The ace clutch and we stay alive. That is incredible and a massive misplay from NaVi.
Valde versus NRG. Valde used to be one of the most skilled Danish riflers back in his prime times, but he never got a chance in Astralis. However, he was a good at North, the second Danish team. For example, he faced NRG in the ECS Season 6 final. Back then, the Americans were the top 10 of the HLTV rankings and were a very serious opponent.
Oh dear, this is quite the turnaround. No one dying. Valde now trying to get his way out there. He's going to take down Breeze. What else can he find? Oh man, he's just so good, isn't he? Valde's going to get a plant, a 1 versus 3 situation off of the back of this, and he's looking to try to see if he can bend out another 1v1. He's got time to play with. He can go lower as well. He's so smart. Valde executing one more. 2 more players to go as he flashes the vent and falls back. Looking to go for the plant upper now, knowing that he's not safe from heaven, and knowing that one is in the vents. He's seeing him, and that's Cirque now having to fall back. He can't quite take this engagement, but he can try to take the attention to allow Fugly into the bomb site. Fugly is waiting for Cirque to run all the way around. They want to make sure they do not throw this one away. This is a 1v5 here for Valde, looking for the ace clutch. As that bomb ticks further and further closer to detonation, Valde with another P-kick. Another headshot from Valde. He's perfect so far. 1 more player to go. He hasn't taken any damage. My God, Valde is an absolute god. 1 versus 5. Ace clutch for North to bring it 13-13 and crush the money again.
Lekro versus Gambit. To be honest, we chose this highlight because of Lekro's nickname at the time, Goblin. Lekro never managed to become a top 1 Swedish captain, but he had successful periods in his career from time to time. For example, at the first CS Summit, he made a clutch ace against future major champions Gambit.
Jesus Christ.
It only took him 11 rounds, but he's found it.
I don't know what to do, you guys.
He's found it, there it is. Yeah.
Needs a little bit of
No, it
work.
needs some polish, but I mean, yeah, you're on your way. There you go.
There.
Okay,
That's
Lekro.
the Goblin.
60 seconds left. And I mean, this is kind of exactly what you know Lekro for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just these silly,
Exit
impeccable
kills.
aim. Yeah, exit frags.
Nice.
Oh, where's Siffy? Remember his 1v5 with the AWP?
Hang on a second.
When he was
I reckon
saving.
This is oh my God, he's got 4 kills. 10 HP as well.
He's not winning this.
Don't say these things.
I'm calling
35 seconds. It's not
No
impossible.
way.
Oh!
Juicy. Very juicy.
Sense vs Gamer Legion. Let's continue with CS2. Sense was the only player from the Apex Academy who got a chance to prove himself in the main team. His first LAN tournament in the main team was IEM Sydney 2023, the first Tier 1 tournament in CS2. In the elimination match against Gamer Legion on Vertigo, he was able to prove himself with a dead clutch. However, this did not help the team advance. They were eliminated from the tournament by GL with a score of 0-2.
Acor about to get the info on that first peak. Util coming through. Perfect time for Bolt to show his face, and show his face he will. Looking for that third over the top, waiting for the flash to come in. Great teamwork. Able to find another, but now it's up to Sense to try and win it in a 1v5.
Oh, man.
And that's a good start. Molly going to be coming across the top. 30 seconds to play with. Nice crisp reflick.
No.
Oh, they're picking 1 by 1. Sense, no way.
There's no way he makes this. Surely. He's got 26 seconds left of this time. If he cuts sound, he can cause a moment of doubt.
Taps it. And now knows exactly where Isaac's hiding.
Oh my.
The nade couldn't finish, but it's chipped him down extra low, and the swing is good, but the shots aren't there just yet. No one wants to make the mistake and sense he can taste it. He can smell it. He wants it that much more and does it! 1v5, what a clutch from the trialist!
NiKo versus Preezy. Another highlight of a young talent, this time from Sweden. NiKo was the most popular pick among the top 20 ranked players on HLTV in 2023. He hasn't had a chance to prove himself in a Tier 1 team yet, but he's been lighting up the Tier 2 and Tier 3 scene for a long time. Just watch what he does to Preezy players in the closed European qualifier for IEM Dallas 2024. He clashes with major playoff players Roy and Refresh, as well as multiple major champion Dupree, but this is no problem for NiKo. It's too bad that his Matesport team eliminated one step before the tournament and lost to Heroic.
Oh. Big exec. Yeah, numbers barreling forward. Roy boosted up right now. Isn't able to draw first blood. Good information gained though, but it doesn't matter. Roy doesn't fall off after he gets the first kill. He just maintains his position. 3 frags and he's still up there, allowing for them to cross. He's picked up another. Is it the full ace from the boost? No. You know what? Share the spoils is what I'm thinking. Or does NiKo do the unthinkable? 3 kills in super quick succession. It's NiKo versus Roy. Stars of the round.
Who's got time for the bomb plant as well? Unfortunately, not got the health for it. If there's anyone who can do this, it's NiKo. Surely not a 1v5. He's going to have to go for some swings, but he played the headshot angle just like this. He finds Ultex, and Refresh has got no kit in this clutch. Surely there's one on the site somewhere. NiKo is now playing the time, waiting for him to push. Refresh is going to be slowly creeping in toward Ruins. NiKo, he has no idea, and NiKo hits an insane ace. 1 versus 5.
Simple versus Renegades. Surprisingly, we could only find one clutch at the pro scene where Simple went 1 for 5. He did it in the group stage match of the DreamHack Masters Malmo 2017 against the Australian Renegades. What makes this clutch even more awesome is that Simple stopped his opponent's cobblestone comeback with 2:13 left.
He'll jump up, flash in, everyone blind. They know they've touched. They know there's contact made, and Ustillo. JC Walking's help is able to get the better of it. Not only that, he's transferred 2 more good headshots. Where's the kills from NaVi? There aren't any. It's Simple in a 1 versus 5. He's down to 2. He's got a 3rd. All headshots. He better show up. Better late than never. Bomb is down 1 versus 2. Spots another, nearly gets a free shot because the nade was thrown. But just barely. JC Walkings gets back in behind the statue, and they'll be screaming, don't peek. Play this together. Play the time. 1 minute and 5. Smokes off bomb, but won't go for it. He's hoping JC Walkings will perhaps think that he is and make a move to his detriment. A Simple picks up bomb. He's got 56 seconds still to play. It would be a 1 versus 5. Flash over. JZ checks long. Doesn't fully commit to the shoulder. Simple knows he can get closer and closer, but also knows toward the door is where the other player exists. Perfectly baited, knew exactly what was going to happen. Fires at Nifty's AWP, and JZ walks directly into it. It's down to a 1-on-1. Simple considered it. Shoulder bait before crossing stables. He's going to get the bomb down. Nifty knew he couldn't leave B because he knows that Simple will play every mind game available to him. And he's done exactly that. A 1 versus 5 down to a 1 versus 1. Bomb planted. And Simple, he's holding a close enough angle that the op shouldn't be a factor. Only way that it is if it came up mid. If it followed Simple all the way around the map, it's not. Nifty's gonna get closer and closer. Simple sees it, and Simple capitalizes. A 1 versus 5 defined map point to bail out NaVi.
ZywOo versus Fours. ZywOo, Simple's main competitor for the title of best player in CSGO, had more than 1 in 5 clutches in his career. So today it's time to find out how ZywOo crushed the Russian from Fours at ESCA MDL 2019.
Il a largement le temps, il va falloir peut-être penser juste à sauvegarder le sniper, quoi qu'on a quand même pas mal d'argent, ce serait intéressant de faire des dégâts. Et là, ils vont continuer. Oh, le timing! Et oui, ça sourit pour le sniper, il continue à pique dans la zone. Est-ce que Fleet va craquer? Est-ce que Fleet va venir décaler Zivo? Pour l'instant, ça repart. Un joueur low HP là-dedans. Dans les toilettes, ça tombe. Les armes, c'est important de les faire tomber. On regarde l'économie des Fords. Elle n'est pas forcément au beau fixe. Et Zivo, déjà triple kill. Attention! Pour les Fords. 1v2 maintenant. Il a encore la bombe sur le dos. Il y a un joueur dans le dos. Par contre, c'est face crack. Il n'a pas forcément entendu, je pense. Il est à slow assez loin. Allez-y, pourquoi pas pour le clutch qui continue d'avancer sur ce bomb sita. Un joueur juste en dessous de lui. Bien pour amorcer la bombe. Sur le camion. Maintenant, il va falloir la défendre. Il va venir se replacer au niveau des toilettes. Vigilant peut-être au positionnement d'un joueur dans cette zone. Et qui est en train de se proposer à son droite. Au bon moment. Oh, le kill est pris sur FaZe. Un V5 pour Ziwo. Peut-être transformé. Maintenant, un V1. Il a la visu sur la bombe. Il sait que ça ne touche pas. Il est toujours en position. Il le fait. Ziwo qui était abandonné totalement par ses coéquipiers.
Neo versus Dignitas. He was once called the best player of the decade in CS 1.6. After winning the CSGO Major, he ended his playing career and became one of the best CS2 coaches. But even after winning the Major, Neo was still a spectacle in the pro scene. Just check out how he destroyed Dignitas, the second to best team in Denmark after Astralis, in the final of the DreamHack Open Bucharest 2016.
What are we witnessing? Now Neo, the last one left. In a 1-on-4, Dignitas deciding it is not over yet. They want to fight and they want to continue to battle into overtime. And the money for Virtus Pro, if they lose this round, which it certainly feels like they will.
Neo very nearly lands the second one, will through the wall. And now with this smoke, he can get the bomb planted. The problem is, Dignitas have a lot of grenades still at their disposal. Kevlar and AKs. So we've seen Neo pull off clutches. We know this guy is an unreal talent. Can he put that talent to use?
They have 2 smokes left, and that's a really big problem for Neo because he has a Molotov, and I bet he would love to use it to buy time, but they've already smoked out the bomb. There's another headshot coming through. He'd have to go for the ace clutch into winning the semi-finals here, looking for another spray. Neo's gonna get it. He goes for more. Spray for the one. He's out of bullets. Neo! Are you kidding me? He picks it up. Ace clutch right into the grand finals.
What a match of Counter-Strike. What a way to end. VP take it 2-1.
Guardian versus Fnatic. Guardian's best years as a player are over. After NaVi, there was a 322 team with C's, then the local scene, and now he coaches the BC Game Tier 3 team. But in his prime of NaVi and FaZe Clan, the Slovak created something unreal. FaZe Clan reached the finals of IEM Katowice 2018, where they faced Fnatic. The match was played in Bow 5 format. The third map was Overpass, where FaZe lost without a chance. However, the Slovakians' ace clutch was more memorable than the loss. Guardian soloed 4 Fnatic players on the monster, and then coolly ended the matter by defeating Crims in a 1v1 situation.
Tight angle, and it works because Lacro on the second op this time is able to catch NiKo deep inside of the site. The man who I thought was going to go for the contact play is suddenly the last alive.
Oh, this is a done round. Guardian now is the question as to whether he'll save the AWP. Good flashbang. Could get a couple more out of this one. And Fnatic are starting to crumble. What's going on? One player has found 3 kills. Guardian looking to ace this one out. This could be one of the best rounds of the entire tournament so far. 4 kills picked up. It's down to Crims. This was a 5 versus 1 map. And he's got time as well. The bomb won't be on his back, and he's going for the long con here. Back through T-spawn.
How quickly does Guardian post up and realize where Crims is going to be coming from, though? He knows he wasn't in B, so he's got to be toward bathroom. Surely Guardian looks that direction with it. Down in position, Crims not looking yet, and Guardian just gets behind the box. That also means Crims will get closer to the site by the stairs. Guardian will wait for this to go to time. Incendiary could be a factor, because if he puts it in front of Guardian, how does he work back in? It's gone toward the dumpster. That means Guardian knows exactly where to look! Oh! And he's got all 5!
ChrisJ versus NaVi. Now known for his love of conspiracy theories, ChrisJ used to be one of the best second AWPs in the pro scene. In the final of Ice Challenge 2020 against NaVi on Train, ChrisJ took an incredible 1-in-5 clutch. It didn't help his MOU's team get the map, but they still won the final of this tournament.
Spinning around, catches off Frozen. Becomes a much easier scenario now, and it's just Chris. Bomb in his hand, though. He can plant in this. He started that before the Molotov. In fact, Molotov's not going to reach him, and he might chase down, at least get one. Good start. Aggressive. Finds out Flamey. Not done there. Sees the play on the tracks. He's actually got Simple down. We know this guy can ace. We saw it in New York. He's got it into a 1-on-2. And he's actually sliding away. He's got another shot on Boomich. Is this guy up for the play of the decade already in 2020? He nearly got it in 2018.
as Chris sneaks away. Electronic is found. He's baited him out. He's got the time in his favor. What an ace clutch this would be. He's got the bomb off the situation. And he's got Electronic down. Put it in for play of the year already. What a clutch from Chris.
Unbelievable scenes, Matt. ChrisJ in a 1-on-5 saves the day. It was unlosable for NaVi.
That's all for today. Which clutch ace do you think is the best in CS history? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Good game.